Hi everyone. It's a very common thing that when I watch videos on YouTube or even when I read articles on the internet, and anything that I go through, any piece of information, I always see people that write down something on the feedback, something that they didn't like. But one thing that I really wanted to talk about is like it's example of YouTube, that I see people that they upload a video that is something that they're putting out there to help others for free, taking um, part of their time in order to make the video and edit it and put it up there, even if they don't edit it. But just the fact that they're trying to put information out there that is for free, and that information can help. If it's just good enough to help one person, it's worth being on the internet. It's worth being on YouTube. And what amazes me is that you see people taking their time and making an effort to help others, and then you go to the feedbacks, and in the feedback you see people that are complaining, oh dude, the illumination was really bad, or the sound is horrible, or the background is not nice, the scenery, whatever, just complaining about the most stupid stuff that you can imagine. It's just, and one thing that I have the belief that if you live in if, I live in the U.S. I'm not an American citizen yet, but I live in the U.S. And one thing I can say is that I'm very grateful to this country, because this country gave me the chance to create a career of what I like to do. I went to college, and I have a major in business and marketing. But I'm a former athlete. I'm a former professional tennis player. So I got the chance to say, you know what? I don't like the corporate world, so I'm gonna go back to teach tennis, which is what I like. And I'm so grateful to this country because it gave me the chance to do that, and it gave me the chance to help my parents that live in Mexico. So I am so grateful for so many things that this country has done for me. It gave me my wife. It gave me a wonderful, amazing human being that is my wife. And it gave me my two dogs, which I love to death, like they were my kids. I never had kids, so I really don't know what it is like. But I'm assuming that loving the way I love my dogs is gotta be probably the closest thing that it is to loving a kid. But anyways, so and I had the feeling. What I think is that coming from another country, and I had my chance to travel a while around, not many places in other continents, but in the American continent, I had my chance to travel a lot. And what I've seen in third world countries, and what I've seen in the U.S. and places like Canada as well, is that my belief is that just if you live in the U.S., you are really lucky. If you were born in the US, you are really, really lucky. You got to be thankful just the fact that you were born in this place. A lot of you take it for granted, probably because you have never gone to another country, probably because you have never seen things that you take for granted here that have always been there, and you really don't know that there are many countries where those things don't even exist. Like, for example, you go to high schools here. High schools, they have a beautiful football stadium, and they have 10 tennis courts, and they have volleyball courts, and they have indoor basketball courts, and all that stuff. You go to other countries, and the school where I went in Mexico, the only thing that school had when I was in junior high, let's say, all we had was the soccer field, and that's all we wanted. That's all we needed, because we didn't play anything else. We were not interested in playing baseball or nothing else. But that's all we had. And what was supposed to be the grass field for soccer was half dirt and half grass. And we'd never complain about it because it was just a normal thing for us. And when I see people complaining in social media about like so stupid stuff like, oh, the lighting isn't good and stuff like that, you know what? There is a lot of people I think that there is a lot of people out there that are really spoiled. I think there is a lot of people out there that they have never really sat down and say, okay, you know what? Let's go through my values. Let's go through my morals. let's do an inventory. Let's do an inventory of my perception of this and this and this, of everything, of life, of what you're going through right now. Do an inventory of what's compassion, what is empathy, what you feel about other people, putting yourself in their shoes. You gotta put your feet on the ground and notice that where you're standing, and you compare that to many other places where people in other countries are, how their everyday lives are compared to yours. When you think that your life is miserable because you don't have the latest iPhone that costs $2,000 or $1,500 or whatever, I don't really care. But you say, oh my God, I'm this phone that I have, I hate it because it's always running out of memory, and I was the newest one, and they complain about things like that. And I say, dude, when you go to YouTube and you see those videos, people that is helping you, I mean, does it ever cross your mind that this guy is actually putting the video up there to help you? Not so you go and judge, oh, I don't like the background of your video, or I don't like the sound or stuff. Someone that really wants to get better will not care about that stupid stuff. Period. If you really want to get better and you really want to get the message from the video, you will do whatever necessary to get it. If the sound is not really good and you need to listen to it or watch it twice, well, you'll do it. But the truth is that's my point here is that you gotta focus what you want. And what you're gonna get out of something, like in this case watching a video, if you really want it, if you really mean to get better and get the message, your attention on the video is not, you might say, oh yeah, but how am I gonna get my attention if the sound is not good? Well, if the sound isn't good, or you don't like the background or something, well, you just get what you can. I mean, I gotten to the point where I had videos that I got the audio out of the video because it wasn't good, and I put in my computer, and I have you can download Audacity, which is a software that will help you fix an audio, so you can get the message, the information clearly. You gotta have a very thoroughly inventory of the way you look at life and the way you do things, because many times, and that has happened to me too. I'm guilty of many times feeling spoiled and saying, oh my God, complaining of something stupid like, gosh, I wish I had a better car. I had 9 years with this car already, and then all of a sudden, thanks to the fact that I started paying more attention to the things that I tell myself and what's going on in my head, I'm like, seriously, idiot? I mean, there is people that don't even have a car. There are people that buy a car that is 10 years old, and to those people, that car is luxury. It's like, oh my God, this car is only 10 years old, and it's the best thing that has ever happened to them, because everything else, they didn't even have a car before, or the car they had was a real piece of crap, was probably 20 years old, or 15, I don't know. So, going back to the video thing and focusing, if you got, the idea is that you want to grow mentally to the point where when you approach something, you got to have the idea that not everything is going to be perfect, like people like us that we're lucky to live in the US have the means to fix a lot of things that in other countries is just impossible. You gotta go with the idea like, okay, I want to do this, and if it's not good, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna get something out of it, and I can probably fix it and still get the information that I want. But you have to put you want to grow mentally to the point where you say, I'm the superficial small things like that, like the background or the sound or the illumination, like this video that I'm making right now, shouldn't matter to you. I'm moving, so a lot of stuff in my apartment is a mess. I literally had to find a corner. Okay, where is a place where I can set up my camera or my phone and make the video that I want to do, And that's what you want to have in your mind. The idea, okay, I'm just focusing on getting what I want out of this. I'm not gonna go for that thing and then and let my mind wander and start catching, this is crappy, this isn't good, how am I gonna do this, this is not good, this is, see, if you're expecting everything that you want, everything that you watch, everything that you listen to, every book that you read, everything to be perfect and the way you want it, you know what, you better sit down and don't do nothing or watch TV, because it's not gonna be like that. Okay? All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to give that information because I just got really tired of watching stupid feedbacks on YouTube videos. I hope it helps. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.